Women. Women are the backbone of our society. They do so many of the jobs in said society that so many other men aren't able to do or don't want to do. They deal with periods, pregnancy, and they have the best lap pillows for whenever you need a rest and need someone to cuddle. You're watching this video, so that completely negates all possibility of that ever coming true. I'm sorry, I don't make the rules here. Women are beautiful inside and out, and if you think otherwise, fuck you and the tiny and cute horse named Jerry that you rode in on. If you think women are pog, then smash that like button to celebrate women everywhere. But this video isn't for the women of the world. This video is for the men. Anime men. Big, beautiful, muscular, burly, handsome, strong anime men. That's right, you degenerates. We're talking about Jojo's Bizzare Adventure. Not just talking about it, but we are tier listing every show that's come out circa 2023.
But Gracie, this kind of video has already been done to death. What makes you any different from the others?
Well, I'm happy you asked, concerned viewer, because I'm gonna set some benchmarks in place. You see, each JoJo's has its own pros and cons. Yes, even part 1. So, let's create some categories. Number 1, how good does the protagonist look? Number 2, how much do they look like they can lift? Number 3, how useful is their power when they're blowing my back? How OP is the protagonist's power compared to literally everybody else in the world? Number 4, is the plot of their respective show even any good? These 4 questions will decide the fate of these shows going forward in what is dubbed the ultimate JoJo's tier list. Now to kick things off, I pulled up a website that'll help me with which part to start off, and the first show will be... I fear this man for what he is capable of. I pray to God that he lets me off with a warning if I ever cross his line of sight. Giorno Giovanna is a man that has the ability to see right through you and your intentions no matter what they are. He will bottom you. He is what Andrew Tate wishes he could be. The man doesn't even seem like he can carry a suitcase full of clothes up a flight of stairs. But that doesn't take away the fact that women want him and men want him even more. He is the ultimate twink. Oh, and the show is pretty good too, I guess. B tier. Now that that's out of the way, the next show will be... Joseph Joestar is the definition of someone that gives no fucks, and I respect it. That big brute literally shot up a vampire so hard, I was afraid the gun would melt. Joseph Joestar reminds me of Bane from Batman, but if Bane actually finished what he started, instead of just doing the bat-crushing bit. He is a walking god killer. He literally sent ancient god up to space and made him stop thinking. If you told me he could lift a Cessna on one hand and fly it like a paper airplane, I'd believe you. He is the Giga Chad meme, but in the 1930s. Oh, he also sent for his mother and married her servant. Docking some points there. A tier. All right, what do we got next here? When we're talking men, there's nothing more peak than Father Pucci. This stud knows how to grind my gears the right way.
Hold up. Wait a minute.
He could sing the Lord's praises with the voice of an opera singer while bending time to his will. Man, woman, or non-binary, you will fall under Father Pucci's spell. He gives out Riz like it's candy at a Halloween store. Even if he looks like he can't lift his own body weight, he more than makes up for it in power and speed, if you get my gist. As the protagonist of part 6, he's the kind of man that can... Wait, hold on, let me take this call real quick. Hello? Wait, what was that? He's not the protagonist? Bruh. Some chick named Jolene Cujo? What? Oh, you're serious? Well, at least the show is pretty good. B tier. All right, what's up next? The part that started it all. Part 1 gets a lot more flack than what's truly deserved sometimes. Why is that? Is it because of a shit plot? Unlikable characters? Boring action? All of the above? Who knows? I'm just asking the questions here. Type in the comments if you think part 1 has a poo-poo plot. What I can guarantee, however, is that the main protagonist, Jonathan Joestar, can fuck. This man can take your girl, give her the double mega side splitter back crusher 9000, and make her dad fall in love with him. With class. The man is dapper. He dresses to kill, and unpopular opinion, has a well-written and a whole life story in the span of 9 episodes. You don't see the other JoJo protags have a life story in their own respective parts. Just saying. The man gets the muscles of a Schwarzenegger in his prime, and he will lift anything you throw at him. He even learned how to use his power in the span of a training montage. In the 1880s! Like, was peanut butter even invented yet? I don't even know. Peanut butter is pretty mid anyway. D tier. Let's move on to the next show. This part is the one where I like to call the cream of the crop. The meat of the burger, the cheese of the pizza, if you will. 5 big, beautiful men go to Egypt to fight a beautiful, immortal vampire in a duel of manliness, strength, and whose balls are the bigger size. Can that plot get any more perfect? Go ahead, tell me in the comments. I'll wait. Okay, that's enough waiting. You can't. Point is, this is the best part by far, and fuck you if you think otherwise. S tier. And the next show will be... Y'all ready for a hot take? I fucking despise this ugly ass pompadour wearing, no bitches having, pineapple pizza eating, alligator crocs wearing bastard child who was given an OP ass power and doesn't deserve it. His best friend looks like he drinks sewer water for a living. Not to mention, he befriends a literal goblin with a literal goblin stand. And the fucking dwarf pulls the baddest bitch of the show. How do you even go on living like that when so many things that hurt your pride like that are standing right in front of you, man? And you refuse to do anything about that. Not to mention, the main villain is creepier than Dan Schneider, has OP plot armor until the end, and actually fumbled the bag, man. How? How do you do that? He fumbled harder than Shia LaBeouf did with Megan Fox after the Transformers franchise. Anyways, fuck you, Josuke Higashikita, E tier. And there you have it. The ultimate JoJo's tier list. My truest and most honest opinions that are objectively fact. Sorry, I don't make the rules here. Except I kind of did. If you want to see more of this kind of content, smash that like button, destroy that subscribe button, and obliterate the comment section by saying which of the parts made you fangirl the most. Let's get to a number that Mr. Beast would be proud of. I have a Discord and Twitch link down in the description if you ever want to catch my live stream, or if you just want to talk. I'm always active in both, so don't be afraid to say hi. Thanks for watching, and stay classy, you filthy degenerates.